Oh my God. That looks absolutely amazing. And it's time to discuss. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Coaster Chal here, Doncaster born but built for theme parks, and welcome to another live call-in show. We will share the link later on for you guys, the theme park fans, to come on and have your say for the theme park fan cams. But tonight, first of all, I've got to share my thoughts. Now, I will release a full analysis video, so I'm not going to go too in depth with my thoughts, because there will be a full video coming out that's near the 10-minute mark, or around about the 10-minute mark, fingers crossed, later on. But trust me, guys, oh my god, auntie, I can't wait for this. I really can't wait for this. Now, obviously, this is going to be your stream. This is you guys. This is your thoughts, your opinions. So you guys will be coming on and having your say. But first of all, just to kick it off, well done, Six Flags Magic Mountain. You've pulled it off big time. The name is great. The logo is fantastic. The color scheme is great. The ride experience looked amazing, and the landscaping of it as well looks incredible. Now, us enthusiasts, we knew about this ride for, I'd say, well over a year now, and that doesn't stop us loving it any more than we already do. Let's be perfectly honest here. But like I said, this is your show. This is you guys. But before we go into anything, I've got to read the official statement. I'm probably going to share my screen if it works. From the official website, from the official Six Flags website. So this is from them. And I might zoom in a bit, actually, just so you guys can see it. Just so you guys can see the full statement. I hope that's better. So, Six Flags Magic Mountain's record 20th coaster, the most at any theme park in the world, Wonder Woman Flight of Courage, will debut summer 2022 as the tallest and longest single rail coaster on the planet. Riders will fly single file through the sky over 3,300 feet of track, towering 13 stories and soaring at speeds of up to 58 miles per hour. Now, immediately, that screams to me amazing. Now, actually, I've just had a thought while I'm doing this. I'm going to share the StreamYard link in the chat right about now, so you guys can just keep filing in backstage, ready to have your say while I read the rest of this statement. Wonder Woman Flight of Courage will be located in the 6-acre DC Universe area of the park, which will be expanded and entirely remodeled to include a new innovative restaurant and bar experience, plus retail locations featuring exclusive DC branded merchandise. That already sounds amazing. That sounds more than amazing. It sounds fan-dabby-dozy. I had to use the catchphrase tonight. Now, Wonder Woman Flight of Courage exemplifies the superhero's traits of strength and speed, showcasing the legacy of Wonder Woman herself. As guests enter the ride queue influenced by Greek architecture and featuring tropical landscaping, they'll be immersed in the story of her life and how she obtained her superpowers. Riders will join forces with Wonder Woman in their fight for truth, justice, and equality to embark on an incredible journey of heroic feats, propelling through dives, banks, rolls, and turns designed to challenge the bravest of thrill seekers. The newly themed DC Universe area also includes the popular Batman the Ride and several other DC-themed attractions. So obviously that is what's been said. Now, obviously, it's going to be really interesting to get your guys' thoughts on this. I really can't wait for you guys to get your thoughts on it. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin the StreamYard link at the top of the chat, so you guys know exactly where it is. And you know, I'm gonna do it by phone. Obviously, I'm gonna try and pin it at the top of the chat right now, because I want you guys to come on and have your say. I clicked on it on my phone, obviously, because I'm a nincompoop. But let's have a look. See, so pin message. So that should be pinned at the top right now. Comment down below if it is or not, because I want to double check. But I've just seen it being pinned on my phone, so it looks like it is. First call we're going to get on the show then. Before I do that, I need to make sure I've got my screen recorder on, because basically the reason why I'm getting my screen recorder on as well is because I had to wait until the stream was fully uploaded after it had finished, so it took about a day or so. That's why the fan cams came out so late from the last one. So I started recording on my studio, studio there. So the first color I'm going to get in then is Imperial Coasters. Imperial Coasters, welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
I'm doing very good, thank you.
Good to hear it. What are your thoughts then on Wonder Woman Flight of Courage at Six Flags Magic Mountain?
I would say it's a pretty good addition for Six Flags Magic Mountain.
What's the sort of best bits from it that you think?
Well, first of all, I think they chose the theme correctly. But however, it could have been better.
Yeah, what theme would you have suggested then?
I would have loved to see the Joker theme.
Yeah, I think Joker would be an interesting choice, but I think
JB
I
Throws
mean,
also. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
yeah. I think that the Joker theme would have been interesting. But first of all, what's your thoughts on the logo? I think there's a very distinct look from the logo.
It indeed looks good. And my
Yeah,
thoughts, on the Cinderella, yeah. I just wonder how it will be, considering that the Jersey Devil coaster at Six Flags Great Adventure is considerably mixed upon coaster enthusiasts.
yeah. I have seen mixed reviews from Jersey Devil. It should be interesting to see if it does compete. But Imperial Coasters, thank you very, very much for coming on the show, and have a great evening, mate.
Well, first off, I want to say thank you. And firstly, and lastly, what do you think Frontier City will receive in 2022? I know it's kind of unrelated, but need to see.
What about 2022?
Frontier City's ride. You think will come in
I'm
2020?
not too sure. I really don't know at the minute. I'm kind of undecided at the moment. But thanks for coming on the show and have a great evening.
And you have a great evening too.
Thank you very much. Next up then, Blake. How are you doing?
Good. I'm pretty much good.
What's your first thoughts then on this coaster, Wonder Woman Flight of Courage?
I think it's pretty great. I've looked it up a little this morning, and I really cannot wait to see that new ride next year at Magic Mountain. I haven't been there in since 2016, 5 years ago. I really think it's a fantastic ride. I really hope fans could enjoy the attraction for next season for summer 2022. It's going to be a record-breaking attraction compared to the Jersey Devil ride at Six Flags Great Adventure. I've been a lot at Discovery Kingdom with the Joker ride. I think it was fantastic.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And the color scheme, obviously it's a similar color scheme to Golden Lasso Coaster. I mean, do you think it looks better with this one, or do you think it's similar to Golden Lasso Coaster and how we sort of first reacted to that color scheme?
I think it's pretty different. It's a similar ride, but the different from the Jersey Devil, which I think the style is the color, and a lot of people think it's going to be fantastic. But I was hoping for the Shazam ride; it would be a lot better with Shazam. But I didn't expect the Wonder Woman ride to be exact like this, but it looked pretty good.
Yeah, 100%. And what do you make of the theme then, Wonder Woman? Do you think it was a good choice by Six Flags Magic Mountain, or do you think they could have gone with something different?
I think it was pretty fine, but Shazam would be a lot better if they did have Shazam to be a good name of the ride. So, well, I wasn't expecting that, but it sounds pretty much fine with Wonder Woman over Shazam.
Yeah, and overall, I think I probably know the answer to this. Do you think it was the best replacement for Green Lantern First Flight?
I think so, along with the Tidal Wave attraction, because Tidal Wave have been having a lot of mechanical issues, and I've been on a couple of times in 2006, and I was on that 10 years ago when it was on my birthday, when Six Flags celebrated 45 years, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, 100%. Blake, thank you so much for coming on the show, and have a wonderful day over there in the States.
You too, and stay safe and have a very good day.
Thank you very much, Blake. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Guys, please call in, have your say. It would mean a lot to me if we could share this stream. If you're in the back, share this stream with everyone that you know and love. Everyone you know, every theme park fan you know, share this. If you're watching this in the back Share this right now. Let's get so many people from the States, from Europe, from the UK. Let's get so many people on here sharing their thoughts about this. Next up, we've got Coaster Hour back on the show. Coaster Hour, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, as always. So I guess, yeah, I'm excited to talk about this coaster because I'm really close to it, so should be exciting.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I missed the initial announcement 4 hours before it was announced. Like, 4 hours ago when it was announced, like, I was still working, so I had no idea when this was announced. I had no idea they were going to do this today. I thought they were going to do this tomorrow on the Thursday. What are your first reactions to Wonder Woman Flight of Courage?
As so obviously we've kind of known that this was going to be the type of coaster they were going to be getting, but it's great to finally see it get officially announced. I think it's going to be a fantastic addition for Magic Mountain. It brings something completely new to the park, and it's a really good replacement to Green Lantern, which, having ridden it, it was not very good. So I'm super excited for Wonder Woman, and what I really like with what they're doing is it's not only just the coaster, they're revamping the entire, like, the DC area, which is great. It looks like they're going to have some nice landscaping. The only potential issue I have with this is that it's really close to Riddler's Revenge, and the chain lift for Jersey Devil's really loud. And Riddler's Revenge is also already really loud. So now having two really loud coasters right by each other, that could be kind of a deafening sort of area to be in when you're just walking around. But other than that, I think it's a fantastic addition.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, first of all, the name, Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. Do you think that they could have chosen a better name, or do you think that's the best name they could have gone for?
It's hard for me to say because I actually do like the logo. I am not a fan of the name, to be honest. I honestly would have preferred them even reusing Golden Lasso Coaster. I just think Flight of Courage, I don't know, it seems I mean, it is a comic book character, but a little corny, it seems like, I feel like. But, I mean, at least it's original, so I'll give them that.
Yeah, 100%. And the logo, I mean, I love the style of the logo. I don't know about you, but I love it.
Oh, it's really nice. I mean, you have the font. It's like kind of in like the newer kind of looks like kind of like the movie stuff they've been doing. So that's really nice. The logo looks really good. So I'm definitely down for that.
Yeah, me too, mate. And I mean, overall, then, I mean, do you think this could have been the best choice to replace Green Lantern First Flight and Tidal Wave, or do you think they could have gone with something a bit different?
Ah, man. I did last year. I actually did predict this coaster correctly before all the rumors and everything. I even got the Wonder Woman theme down, which that was a total shoot in the dark. That was like over 1.5 years ago. I have that video somewhere on my channel. But yeah, I would say this was probably the best edition, just in terms of everything. I myself probably would have rather seen an Axis coaster or a new generation Vekoma, but just for the general public and for the marketing, I think a single rail makes a ton of sense. So I do think it was the best possible edition, and I'm very intrigued to ride this coaster for sure.
Yeah, I really want to go over to the States next year or at some point in the near future to ride this. It looks an absolute beast. Coaster Hour, thank you very, very much for coming on the show. Much appreciated as per usual. Keep sharing the stream around with all the theme park fans. I want to try and get as many fans on here as possible tonight. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you very much. And please keep sharing the stream around. Thank you very much, Coaster Hour. Brilliant to hear his opinions. Do you agree with Coaster Hour's opinions and Blake's opinions and Imperial Coast's opinions? Comment down below. Now, we will try and get some more people on. Please, guys, keep coming into this stream. Keep using the StreamYard link. I've pinned it at the top of the chat. Please come on, share your thoughts about this brand new roller coaster. Now, let's go through the comment section since I haven't gone through it already. While we're waiting for more new callers. So, when is the next live stream, says Imperial Coasters? After this one, it's hard to say because obviously I've got to intertwine this with work now. So I will try and get another stream in at some point in the next couple of weeks. But there we go. Good afternoon from CT. I think that means Connecticut. Comment down below if I'm right or not. But the Coaster Scorpion, welcome. If you do want to share your thoughts on the new Coaster Scorpion, please use a StreamYard link. It's pinned at the top of the chat. Come on and have your say. It would really mean a lot to me personally if you did. Now, obviously, one of the big talking points of this will be, of course, the name Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. I did talk about that in more detail in the analysis video, but what I will say is I think it was a great name. I sort of disagree with Coaster in a way. I think that, in my personal opinion, I love the name. I think that Wonder Woman Flight of Courage just sounds really inspiring and things like that. So, I'm a huge fan of the name personally, but of course, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. We've got a new caller on now. Alpha, welcome to the show. How are you?
Yeah, doing good.
What's your first reactions then to Wonder Woman Golden Lasso Coaster? Not Golden Lasso Coaster. Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. Nearly Golden Lasso Coaster.
Okay, honestly, I really do like this coaster. I really do think, I know it's a clone of Jersey Devil, what do you expect? But honestly, I just think that maybe, I really don't mind it at all. I think it looks great because I think the next time I'm going to Six Flags Magic Mountain, since it's kind of like the tool capital of the world, it's actually a good thing they actually have a single whale coaster to their lineup.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you, mate. And the name Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. I mean, what do you sort of think of that name? Do you think it's a good name, or do you think they could have gone with better?
Oh yeah, that's actually kind of like a little different because the word Flood of Courage, it kind of reminds me that this coaster is like a flying coaster in my opinion, even though they have like Tatsu. But honestly, I don't think Flood of Courage is kind of nice. But the one thing I really do like is like the word courage, because basically you need courage in order to go on coasters and stuff. You need to have like all the adrenaline and all the courage that you need. So basically, I think the name is kind of mid.
Yeah, it's a mixed opinion. I get that. What are your thoughts on the logo? We've had a lot of praise for the logo this evening. What do you think of the logo?
I really do like the logo pretty much. I think with Wonder Woman right in front of it, I think it looks pretty good with Diana right in front of there. Honestly, I think I really do like it how basically her name Wonder Woman is actually kind of like kind of style pretty much. Basically, that looks nice. And the one thing I really do like is how the logo is actually right in front of the coaster, like on the left tail. So honestly, that will be a really nice touch, though. And to be honest, I think this one might be more better than Jersey Devil.
Oh wow, we've got our title for our fan cam then. Could be better than Jersey Devil. I mean, finally, then, I mean, overall, do you think it could be one of the top coasters at Magic Mountain, or do you think this could be a sort of just a decent coaster for the general public?
Well, to be honest with you, I think honestly Raptors are intense. I've never ridden them once, but to be honest with you, I think whenever I have like the chance to, I think I could just go there, just ride it, and then once, and then go there. But to be honest with you, I think it could actually rank as number 2 in the park, because we know Twisted Colossus is number 1 because it's the RMC. What do you expect though? So I actually really do like the coaster as number 2. Number 3 definitely Tatsu, and yeah, I think it's gonna do pretty good in the lineup.
Yeah, 100%. Alpha, thank you very, very much for coming on the show. Share this stream around with every coaster fan that you know, or every person you know. Let's get some people on here sharing their thoughts. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. See you.
Thank you very much, Alpha. Great to see him get his thoughts. Now let's go through the comment section then while we wait for more callers. Like I said, guys, the link to come on the show is pinned at the top of the chat. Come on and have your say. If you can't see it pinned to the top of the chat, I will put it in the chat again, even though it is already pinned up there. So you guys can come on and have your say. Like I said, those of you in the back, please share this around with every coaster fan, every person that you know. Let's get some people on here. If you have done that, write in the private chat backstage that you have done. Let's have a look. I was right. It's Connecticut. I took a guess in the dark. I was right. Do you think the Blackpool Post Beach could add the access? I think it's a real possibility. I think the access coast would be a great addition, especially in that sort of hub area where the Wild Mouse used to be and Trauma Towers used to be, that whole hub area that needs a redevelopment. So I think that would be a fair guess with that one. I might be in the minority there. Listen, everyone's entitled to their own opinion about anything about the name, the logo, the paint job, etc. So, you don't need to worry about that, mate. I'm also a fan of the name myself. It's very inspiring to me. Coaster Scorpion, if you want to come on the show, please use the StreamYard link. It'd be great to have you on sharing your opinions live on the show. Joe here says it's not going to be number 2 for sure. X2 number 1 and number 2 Tatsu and number 3 Twisted Colossus, number 4 West Coast Races, and I could see Wonder Woman number 5. Very interesting there from Joe. Light Tower 2 says I look to next season with this awesome ride. Very exciting indeed. Guys, please keep commenting your thoughts. Please keep using the StreamYard link pinned at the top of the chat. Come on and have your say. I want to get some people on here. I want to get more people on here sharing their thoughts. We don't want to have a half an hour stream. We want to have an hour stream. That's what we want. This ride is not going to be as intense due to the fact that it has way larger layout than Jersey Devil, says Johan. That's a fair opinion to make. But yeah, guys, please, I beg you, come on and have your say. It'd be really great to get some thoughts on here. Message every coaster enthusiast that you could think of, every coaster enthusiast that you know, and tell them the link is pinned at the top of the chat in the stream. Come on and have your say. What about the roundup currently theme to Wonder Woman? I think that it's interesting. I think it will be an interesting one. I think it should be a very nice one to see. I think Wonder Woman Fighter Courage is an awesome addition. I think will be better than Jersey Devil. Thank you very much for your comment. But guys, please use the backstage area. Come on and have your say. Overbanked agrees with Johan. Guys, honestly, it doesn't matter what part of the world you're from, whether you're from Europe, Asia, America, the UK, like me. Come on and have your say. Use the StreamYard link in the chat. Those of you backstage, if you've sent it to loads of people, put it in the private chat down below so I know, then hopefully I can expect more people to come. The coaster is 300 foot longer, but it's all on the back end from my understanding. There is additional huge overbank and a long brake run. Exactly. This could be even better than Jersey Devil. I live 5 minutes from Magic Mountain, so I will ride this on members preview. I'm watching construction update. Vertical will go update soon. Thank you very much, Joe, for your information. If you do want to share your thoughts on it, Joe, use StreamYard link. Come on and have your say. But while we wait for more callers, then I want to sort of tell you more about my thoughts on it. But obviously not go too much in the nitty-gritty details because obviously, I want to save that for my analysis video that's going up later tonight. But like I said, I think this could be a wonderful roller coaster, a really wonderful addition. I think that overall the whole styling and the landscape of the coaster is amazing. I think the overall atmosphere of the coaster is incredible. I think that the overall style of the theming items as well. There was obviously talk in the statement on the website about their walking through Greek theming and things like that. So, that sounds really exciting. The fact you're going to be walking through some theming in the queue line or some kind of theming in the queue line definitely sounds more like the brand new direction for Six Flags. Definitely more related to the new direction of Six Flags. It's definitely going to be a very exciting time. But anyone new to this stream that's just come on, first of all, hello. Secondly, this is sharing your thoughts on Wonder Woman Flight of Courage at 65 Magic Mountain. Use the StreamYard link pinned at the top of the chat. Come on and have your say. It doesn't matter whether you're a theme park enthusiast, a general member of the public. Share your thoughts. We need more people to share their thoughts. We've had a couple already, around 3 or 4. We need more people to come on and share their thoughts about this coaster. Come on, it's nighttime here in the UK and Europe. It's daytime in America. So, early morning for you guys, late at night for us. So it's a great time to have a chat, to wake ourselves up and keep ourselves awake. But like I said, I love the look of this. I think this could be a wonderful attraction overall. I think that I think that overall, I just think the whole styling of this coaster could be amazing. I think the whole atmosphere around it could be amazing. I think that the potential for what kind of atmosphere they'll create around the ride, never mind just in the ride itself, but also in the plaza around the ride, I think could be a really good shout. So, yeah, really excited about that. Coaster House said I shared the stream. We'll see what happens. Thank you very much, Coaster House. Much appreciated. Just while we wait for more callers, then, for those of you who are just joining and to give more people time to join the stream, I'll put the StreamYard link in again so you guys can come on and have your say. What I'm going to do is, while we allow more streamers to come into the back, I'm going to play the video, the announcement video, one more time before the end, and it's kind of like I guess you could call this the mid course break run of the stream. This is like the mid break. So you guys can call, so I can give you guys time to call and have your say. The actual video is about 3 minutes, about 3.5 minutes, I think, something like that, a couple of minutes. So gives you guys plenty of time to call and have your say. I'm going to play the announcement video once again at the mid course of the stream, and hopefully we'll see some more calls in the back. Hope to see you there. See, I hate it. I hate it when it's not playing well. Let me try that again. See, it gets better every time you watch it. It really, really does. Let's go into another call then. Diet Pepsi fan 1000 Vortex, welcome to the show. First of all, how are you doing? How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. What about you?
I'm doing good, thank you very much. What do you think then? Your first thoughts to the coaster?
It's a good addition for Magic Mountain's 20th coaster. Well, Green Lantern was going to be a 20th coaster, but they took it down in 2020, I think.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And the whole name of it then, Wonder Woman Flight of Courage, do you think that's a good name to go for?
Yeah, it's a good name to go for. I was preferring to a Flash or Shazam theme or something.
Yeah, I could see the Shazam or Flash thing. I think a few people wanted Flash. And in fact, one comment down here from Catboy Light Nag, who says, I think Flash will be a better theme because there's already a single rail named after her. And that's a fair point to make. I mean, would you agree with that?
Yeah, I would agree with a Flash theme.
Yeah, absolutely. Thoughts on the color scheme then? Do you think it's a good color scheme to go for, or could have gone with better?
It's a good color scheme. Yellow track and red supports are a good color scheme.
Yeah, 100%. And finally then, where do you think it could rank among these 6 Flags Magic Mountain roller coasters?
I think it could be ranked the #1 single rail in California.
That's a pretty big statement. Thank you very much for coming on the show, mate, and have a great day.
You too.
Thank you very much. Like I said, it's as simple as that, guys. Come on and have your say. We'd love to get some more people on the show. It would really mean a lot to me. So yeah, as Catboy said there, I think Flash will be a better theme because there's already a single rail named after, and that's a fair point to make. There is the one side where it's like the continuity of the brand across different Six Flags parks, but on the other hand, there is that sort of originality that you would wish with the theme as well. So there is a mixed opinion on the theme and the Wonder Woman theme they've gone for. Thank you for bringing me to the stream about this new ride. It would have been better with Shazam. No worries there, mate. Alpha says, I think this should add a 95-degree vertical drop to the coaster. That would have been an interesting shot and an interesting change to the layout there as well. But yeah, guys, please, I used that video as a chance for you guys to come on and have your say, and I would like to see more people, please. But yeah, I don't want to stop the stream at an hour, half an hour. I want to see this going for another half an hour just to see more people come on. Like I said, I shared the StreamYard link. It's pinned at the top of the chat. Come on and share your thoughts. It would mean a lot. Now, obviously, there is going to be a lot more reaction to this as the hours pass on, and we have more. Obviously, we have more going on. We have more information released. We have more stuff revealed about it. So, obviously, there will be a lot more things to be released about this in terms of any specific construction dates. When does the first track go up, etc. Vertical updates, etc. Hopefully it's soon enough. But we will see. But yeah, guys, please let's have a go. Let's come on and have our say about the coaster. Speaking briefly about the attractions that it replaced, Green Lantern First Flight and Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave, a historic attraction by all accounts at Magic Mountain. Green Lantern First Flight, it's had its problems ever since it was here in 2011. And I think that overall, I think it's two attractions that probably had its time and needed replacing at some point. So I would say it was a decent replacement overall. Obviously, we knew about the addition of an RMC coaster beforehand. We knew it was coming. We knew what was happening. We knew that overall we were going to have this coaster going on, and we knew that we were going to see the brand new RMC Raptor coaster coming to the park. So I think there's a sense of we knew what was happening, but we're still sort of shocked about it, which is nice. I like that kind of feeling. I like that we've sort of got that out of the project. Now, for those now, I'm trying to find the whole thing right now and download it because I want to play you guys while we're waiting for even more callers to give you an even longer time to call into this show. By the way, wonderful addition from Magic Mountain, says Falco Flair. Thank you very much. So to give you guys a lot longer to come on and have your say, I will share the StreamYard link again during this, but I'm trying to get this up. It's an old Coaster Shell video. I'm going to download it now onto my laptop and then I'll play it. It's about 9 minutes long, so it's plenty of time for you guys to come on and have your say. But it's basically the video when the first plans were publicly released. So obviously it was it wasn't that long ago. It was a 2020 video, so it wasn't too long at all. But I would like to use this as an opportunity for you guys to come on and have your say while we're waiting for more callers. Like I said, and also think of this as a bit of an old Coaster Shell movie night. Think of this like an old video, an old blast from the past coming back to play to you guys while we get more callers in the back. So, guys, if you are watching this right now, share the stream with every enthusiast and every person that you know. Because this is the time to get more callers ready in the back. What I want to do is I want to just do quick fire calls, just one after the other. So for that, we need callers. So everyone, get in there, get involved, get people in the back because I really want to have those people come in right now. I am uploading the video onto the StreamYard, so it should be on. Give it a few minutes, obviously, and it'll be on. Because then it means at the end of the show we'll have our back-to-back calls before the end of the show. It may go over the hour mark, but that's a good thing in a way. But I think when we play this, I think it'll be well worth it. I think it'll be absolutely worth it. So while that's uploading on StreamYard, then I'm going to find some news articles and sort of share their coverage of it. Obviously, all the written credit goes to these articles. I'll try and find them and screen share them as soon as I find them. But let's go through our first one then. So this is from Business Wire, who are a top source, and it says as follows. So it says here then, overall, the tallest and longest single rail coaster on the planet will debut at the Thrill Capital of the World Summer 2022. Wonder Woman Flight of Courage, the tallest and longest single rail coaster on the planet at Six Flags Magic Mountain, the Thrill Capital of the World. Six Flags Magic Mountain, the undisputed thrill capital of the world, in partnership with Warner Brothers Themed Entertainment and DC, today unveiled plans to add yet another record-breaking coaster, Wonder Woman Flight of Courage, to its unparalleled thrill ride lineup. Six Flags Magic Mountain's record 20th roller coaster, the most at any theme park in the world, will debut as the tallest and longest single roller coaster on the planet, where riders will fly over 3,300 feet of track, towering 13 stories and soaring up to speeds of up to 58 miles per hour. The new coaster will be located in a 6-acre DC Universe area of the park, which will be expanded and entirely remodeled to include a new innovative restaurant and bar experience, plus retail locations featuring exclusive DC branded merchandise. We do have a statement from Park President Don McCoy, who states as follows. This is a historic milestone for our park as we introduce the latest addition to our rival coaster dynasty. Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. Not only is this a record-breaking single rail coaster, it brings Six Flags Magic Mountain's coaster count to an unprecedented 20. That's something to think about as well. The most in the world. Our partnership with Warner Brothers Themed Entertainment makes this an accomplishment even more exciting as we integrate the legacy of an iconic DC superhero into the theming of the ride. Additionally, we are creating a more innovative guest experience by redesigning one of our most popular areas, DC Universe, which will become the home of Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. Now, in terms of the key features as listed by Business Wire, a themed entrance portal and queue inspired by the hidden island of Themyscira, 4 sleek trains of 12 passengers, each sitting one rider per row on the monorail track, 3,300 feet of single rail I-beam track. That's the specific track they're using, I-beam. Tension building ascending up to a towering 131-foot lift hill, reaching speeds up to 58 miles per hour, intense elements including a steep 87-degree first drop, an overbank cutback, and 3 dramatic inversions, including an 80-degree stall, Raven dive, and zero gravity roll. So obviously that is what Business Wire's had to say. And now, just on time, before we go into the video, let's have a look at some comments. Only ever rode Green Lantern once, not insanely rough, but the most confusing and dumb coaster ever. Hardly flipped and was uncomfortable. I completely get that. Hello, Higher Power Thrills. I still think it's weird that it's only 1 foot taller. First Jersey Devil and now this Golden Coaster. Yep, I agree. Break a record by the smallest amount possible. I have no issue with that. It's just funny. The Six Flags way. Now, before we play the old video to give you guys a bit of vintage coaster viewing, we've got PC Gator 2 on the show. PC Gator 2, welcome to the show. How are you?
Pretty good, thanks.
No worries. What is your thoughts then on the brand new coaster for next year then?
I think it looks pretty great, and I like the theme and the name. I I was thinking the Flash might be good too, but um I think it's great.
Yeah, I mean, what's your sort of highlights then going into this? I mean, what do you like? What's the specifics that sort of intrigue you about this coaster?
uh, I like the I guess I like it. I mean, a custom would have been cool, but it's cool that they went with the I like the colors and the um Yeah.
I guess you're sort of taken aback by this announcement. You're sort of speechless in a way. Don't know what to say.
Oh, a little bit, but I've never been to the West Coast, but I thought it was coming. So
Yeah, and finally, then, where do you think it'll rank amongst the coasters in the pod? Do you think it's one of the best, or do you think it's sort of outside the top three for Magic Mountain?
oh, I'd say at least around like 4 or so. Uh, from what I've seen, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that's definitely a fair shout. PC Gator 2, thank you very, very much for coming on the show. Really appreciate it, and have a good day, mate.
Thank you. You too.
Brilliant to see him on the show. Brilliant to get his thoughts and opinions. So then, while we wait for more callers in the back, guys, use the StreamYard link. Come on and have your say. It's pinned at the top of the chat. I will put it in the chat once again. No, sorry, that's the wrong comment. That is a that's the, what do you call it? That's the YouTube link for the video. Don't watch that. Watch it on here. So what? In fact, no, hang on. I got the StreamYard link here. I pressed the wrong button. That's why. But while we StreamYard link's in the chat, it's pinned at the top of the chat already. Enjoy this classic Coast Shell video from last year where we talked about the first plans of the eventual Wonder Woman Flight of Courage coaster. Enjoy. Hello there, guys. My name is Coach Shadonks to One Built for Theme Park News, and welcome to a Theme Park Newsroom update from Six Flags Magic Mountain. And this is all about their plans for a brand new roller coaster set to open in the 2021 season. Now, we've been hearing lots of different rumours, from Mack Power Splashes to tilt coasters to RMC Raptors. However, nothing has been concrete. We spoke about the leak of the tilt coaster in the previous video, but that ended up being fake. However, we now have some official plans publicly from a Los Angeles County Planning Development site that we're going to share with you in this video. So first of all, shout outs go to Brian Galeas and Ryan Gibson. If you want to shout out in our next video, please comment down below. Make sure you comment down below your questions as well, today and tomorrow, and then that's it, the deadline for your 1,000 phone subscriber Q&A video questions. So you've only got today and tomorrow, and that's it. And closing down sale, everything must go. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss any more theme park newsroom updates during this lockdown period. Make sure you share the channel with your friends and family as well. Let's get into this video then from Six Flags Magic Mountain. So, for those of you who need some background information, Six Flags Magic Mountain recently put some markers which look to lay up around a Jersey Devil clone at Six Flags Great Adventure to replace Green Lantern First Flight, the Intamin Zaxspin coaster that first opened in 2011, relocated to Le Ron for the 2020 season as Viper, which is Viper in French, and basically, yeah, Green Lantern First Flight and the Tidal Wave, which is their Shoot the Chute water ride that Six Flags have been removing over the last couple of years at other Six Flags parks. Those two rides, well, one's already gone, but Tidal Wave is also rumoured to close for this development, for this 2021 development. The markers match a clone of Jersey Devil, which is an RMC single rail coaster. It's the tallest, fastest, longest in the world, beating the record from Railblazer at California's Great America and Wonder Woman Golden Lasso coaster at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. They were the two prototype Raptor coasters, while the T-Rex coaster, the bigger of the model, is still in the development stage at Rocky Mountain Construction Headquarters. Now, recent reports and recent findings show that we've got official plans from the Los Angeles County and Planning Development site, which tells us that we are going to get an extended Jersey Devil clone in 2021 at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Let's share those planning images on your screen now. Fandabidozi, look at those planning images. Those are some general planning images, but then we're going to put an image on your screen right about now. Fandabidozi, this is a very specific planning image in general, and this is a very specific one because this tells you or shows you the exact layout of the attraction. So you can see the black track, you see some green and purple where the station area is. Even though that's probably planning colour scheme, so it's normal to have that kind of colour scheme on a plan. I personally like to use that purple and green as a basis for potential colours and potential themes for this coaster, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But you can see on the screen the layout stretches right up until the circle plot of land near to Riddler's Revenge and opposite the station area, quite a distance away still, but still opposite from the station area, mainly opposite Tidal Wave. You see that circle plot of land where the turn is, but you can see that the station reuses Green Lantern First Flight Station, and I think that's a very strategic move by Magic Mountain, because of course Green Lantern First Flight's track has gone, however the station has not yet been demolished. That tells us the station will be reused for the next development. Now, as you can also see, the coaster goes through the Tidal Wave plot of land, which tells us that Tidal Wave will be removed from the park. Now, I am going to talk about potential new attractions in the spaces that's not covered up by the new coaster, that was covered by Tidal Wave in a little bit. But let's move on to another image right now, on your screen, right now, if I know it is. That is via Google Earth, and that is the site, so you can see where the photo icon is, where the little bit of writing gets cut off by the screen. You can see that circle plot of land where the coaster stretches to, and you can clearly try and mark out the layout going through Tidal Wave and where Green Lantern Station is. If you need a little bit of help with that, I'm going to put another image on your screen right now. Fandabidozi. That merges the layout plan with the Google Earth image, and you can clearly see, if you need a little bit of help from that Google Earth image to try and make out the layout, I merged the two in that image, and you can clearly see the layout goes through Tidal Wave, uses that circular plot of land at the end, how it outstretches the coaster's layout right near opposite Tidal Wave, and you can see that the Green Lantern is used as the station area. So it lines up pretty much exactly. So there we go. So that is a look at the plans that were released on the Los Angeles County and Development Planning site. Now let's talk about the two topics that I wanted to talk about in this video: colours and themes, and other areas of Tidal Wave's plot of land they could use for future development. Now you notice the lift hill and the big turn before the start of the drop. You notice that that area isn't really being used for this development. Now, personally, I'd like to see a new flat ride on that site, if they cover it with land, and they have it as like an under walkway for the coaster, and maybe let's see a new flat ride under there if it's not too trouble, or a family ride or something, just to sort of round up that whole area. So it wasn't really, long conversation about that, but the main conversation at the end of this video is colours and themes. Now, I mentioned the purple and the green. Now, that could be two potential colour schemes in my opinion, if it is set to be a colour scheme that's involved in the ride. Like I said, it's probably just a planning image colour scheme, but I do believe that the purple and green could be used for something more than that. And the two I assimilate are the Joker or Martian Manhunter. Now this is DC, this is not strategically Batman, this is DC overall. Joker would be a fantastic colour scheme and a fantastic theme for the ride. Now, Joker isn't really a major coaster at Six Flags Magic Mountain, so I'd like to see the Joker being used as a major roller coaster, and I think if they do use the Joker theme, I think it will be called the Joker, similar to what the Six Flags Discovery Kingdom over in the other California park in the Six Flags Chain Discovery Kingdom uses for their Joker, which is their RMC, Rocky Mountain Construction, hybrid transition of Roar, their old GCI. Now, with this Joker theme, obviously that's one strong contender, but another one is Martian Manhunter. Now, I say purple and green for Martian Manhunter as primary colours. They will obviously use other things like black, red, darker green, lighter purples than the primary purple. So there will be a primary and a secondary colour scheme with the Martian Manhunter theme. Now the reason I say Martian Manhunter could be a strong contender for the theme of this ride is because looking at that tilt coaster leak, even though the tilt coaster was fake, I believe the theme may not be. Now, of course, again, I could be wrong, but I'd like to see a Martian Manhunter themed coaster. I think it would give a very different DC villain theme, or hero, shall I say, a DC Comics theme. It would be a very different theme for the theme park, and one that many other Six Flags parks haven't really used for major attractions. So I think the Joker Chaos Coaster or the Joker or Martian Manhunter Coaster will be the 3 possible names for this coaster. But if you've got any other suggestions for DC villains or heroes, or any names you can think of, or colour schemes that you could back up for this coaster, then please comment them down below. I'd love to hear your suggestions about all this. But for now, guys, thank you very, very much for watching this theme park newsroom update from Six Flags Magic Mountain. Again, leave your comments and suggestions and thoughts and opinions below, as well as the questions for the Q&A video, which we'll be recording a couple of days' time. But for now, guys, thank you very, very much for watching this theme park newsroom update. Please like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. My name is Coaster Chell. Keep living the coaster life, and I'll see you guys in the next video very, very soon. Take care, guys. Have an awesome day. So there we go. That is a classic Coaster Chell clip from just the previous year. It feels so weird looking back on that, like a year on, just sort of see, you know, how far we've come with that and how far we've come with the, like the guessing and, you know, things like that. It's weird seeing all of that, and it's weird noticing all of that now. I'm going to go back through the comment section. So for a final look at the comments, and then we're going to probably end it there. Unless you guys want to call in and have your say. This is your last chance. Everything must go. Closing down sale. Celebrate the classic video from last year. Everything must go. Closing down sale. This is your last chance to get your calls in for tonight. So let's go through the comment section then. Is it a clone of Jersey Devil? Says JD. Tiger? I don't know how it's pronounced. I do apologize. It's a roundabout. It's like an extra, it's like a little bit longer version of Jersey Devil, I'd say. I'm happy it's not 100% clone. I am 100% happy with that as well. It's similar to Jersey Devil, but not exactly. Same with Griffin's Bridge from Le Mans Speedway at BGW. I guess it has its similarities. I actually would have rather seen Joker in the end, even though I predicted a Wonder Woman theme. Yeah, I think a Joker theme would have been interesting. Maybe they got some other plans with the Joker theme. Who knows? We really need an original DC character for a new coaster at Six Flags Park. That would be really good. I think we'll see Shazam soon. I think that's a real possibility. Maybe a new flat ride for 2023 to sort of take a bit of a downer year on a bit of a downer year after the coaster for 2022. Batman or Flash? Batman for me, more iconic. Didn't mention, but that the Flash would be better for launch coaster. That would be a good idea. I released my prediction video of February 2020 where I predicted Wonder Woman theme RMC. I must have my psychic abilities. Just arrived. Sounds like a nice addition, but I wish other 6-5 parts got more love. I get that, Liam. I do get that. The StreamYard link is in the chat, so if you do want to come on and have your say, Liam, as well as everyone else, the StreamYard link is in there. So we are staying on for a couple more minutes. So if you do want to come on, now is your chance. And this is for the final time, because I'm not going to play it at the very end. But here is the announcement video for the third and final time tonight. Let's have this couple of minutes of remembrance and reflectance to look on this brand new coaster. And then any final callers will be taken after the video. There we are. That's the third and final time of that video. You're gonna that's your final call. So any more callers in the back, please come in now. Otherwise, you may not get this chance for a little while before the next show. I will probably extend it, so I will probably have like a second call-in show at some point next week to sort of let a week go by before to get more people's thoughts on this. Second God themed coaster, Wonder Woman and Pantheon at BGW in 2022. Pantheon wins that battle. Very, very good. For the final couple of minutes, then, let's get Blake back on the show. Blake, back in the day. To sort of end, then, I think the discussion now has to be. I think as theme park enthusiasts, we probably said the discussion was probably coming. What's 2023 going to look like for Magic Mountain now we're getting this coaster next year?
I think it's going to be a 2023 flat ride. I think Shazam would be a possible one with like a double tower ride, like a drop and a shot ride like Cedar Fair's Power Tower at Cedar Point and Valley Fair. I think it's possible enough to be there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think something themed to Shazam or maybe even the Joker would be great.
Yes,
and also in terms of the rest of the coaster announcements in 2022, we've had a lot of them right now, so there's not that many left to go. I mean, let's bring Coaster Hour on this discussion as well. Coaster Hour and Blake. Coaster Hour, welcome back.
Hey, Coaster Hour, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good.
So in terms of the rest of the coaster announcements, then which of the big ones are still left?
Like big coaster announcements, like as in what could we see for next year, or what exactly are you?
Like next year or 2023? Any early announcements for 2023 or any of the big ones left for next year?
I am aware that there was something filed for, I think, Parque Warner Madrid for potentially like a 2023 project.
I've never been to Spain.
But
I will be doing a video on that, guys. Stay tuned for that. I will be doing a video.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think that's rumored to be like an intimate multi-launch. I'm a little out of the loop on that one, but that's certainly something that I could see.
What I heard from that what I heard from that one was there was vibes of Toutalis at Park Asterix in a couple of years. There's vibes of that where it's like a Pantheon style coaster. I've heard vibes of that going to Parque Warner Madrid, which could be really nice.
That'd be an incredible addition.
Yeah, because I've never been to Spain. Like, I've never been there or outside of the whole country other than Mexico. I've been 3 times in Mexico. I've been there.
Yeah. I've never been to the States, but I think this coaster announcement is really dragging me over there next year. But no, Spain's got some wonderful coasters. Shambhala being the top one for me from the look of it. So,
I agree.
Yeah, I think that Spain's got some top coasters. So which of the announcements then, the big ones for next year, are we missing then, apart from obviously Fun Spot Atlanta's RMC to be officially confirmed? We're still waiting on confirmation for that one, even though
Overtex is already doing the Aquaman Power Surge, which have been delayed due to the COVID-19 problem we had throughout last year.
Yeah, that's another one. Obviously, that was pretty much confirmed anyway. I think the RNC going to Fun Spot Atlanta, that's yet to be officially announced, although we pretty much know what's coming.
Yeah, I think,
most likely going to be.
Wow.
It's been, I think, announced that they're doing an RMC project. They've shown teasers, but they haven't, like, given us a full layout. But although they kind of stopped their teasing campaign, I don't know why. They used to release concept art and stuff on their social media like every other week, and I think they've stopped. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but
if it has stopped, that's definitely a sign that
if you have to
be on the way.
Hopefully, I would hope so. Certainly, I'd love to see the whole layout of that thing. Also interesting to note about that coaster. Apparently, it's going to be designed by Joe Draves, not Alan Schilke, because that was mentioned in the behind the scenes of the recent RMC documentary that came out. Just wanted to throw that out there in case people didn't know.
Why is it not being designed by Alan Schilke then?
So Alan Schilke is actually, and they mentioned this, like I said, in behind the scenes. I'd highly recommend watching a documentary. The documentary, This Is How We Roll. Basically, Alan Schilke's actually mentoring Joe Draves, who has designed several coasters for S&S, Gale Force, Steel Curtain, and so I think it's from what I can, what I heard, it sounds like Alan Schilke might be potentially in the next few years, maybe retiring, stepping away because he is up there in age. So, but he's mentoring Joe Draves, who has a lot of experience. So he might kind of be carrying the mantle in terms of like maybe the RMC designs and stuff like that. Just something interesting I wanted to note.
Yeah,
Very
I think what's
interesting there.
interesting about the things that Six Flags has done over the past more than 50 years, it's been a long journey for Six Flags they have done. And I think Discovery Kingdom has a lot less rides than Magic Mountain because I've been to Magic Mountain a lot of times, and Twisted Colossus is a great ride I've been on, and Full Throttle is fantastic. But I look forward to next season when they have what's more to come for Six Flags Magic Mountain for the next for 60-year anniversary in sometime in like 2031, something like that.
Yeah.
Because I think it will be great.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Blake, Coaster, thank you very, very much for being on the show. Thank you to everyone who's called in.
Thank you very
show
much.
tonight.
All right.
Really thank you to every single one of you that's called in tonight. Like I said, this coaster is going to be a wonderful investment for Six Flags Magic Mountain. It's really wanting me to get over to the States. It's really pulling me over the pond. And I may, if I've got the finances, I may end up doing a Magic Mountain trip at some point, either next year or in the future. So, you know, just stay tuned for any announcements if I am going across the pond next year.
You too.
But yeah, Blake, thank you very much. Coaster, thank you very, very much. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to leave you guys with that. Now, do you guys want to see that announcement video one more time? Do you guys want to see that announcement video one more time? I think you do. So I'm going to leave you with the announcement video. My name is Coaster Chow. Keep living the coast life, and I'll see you guys next video very, very soon. Take care, guys. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.